Good morning, it's Gail Foley from Briargate Court. I just have to talk to you about the word refresh. We all know that we have this wonderful capability that when we're on a website that we can click refresh if it's not coming up or it's dragging, whatever. My thing is this, I wish there was a refresh button on me because it'd be so much easier to re-energize when the energy's ebbing. Now, I have been absolutely over the top with energy since embarking upon this new internet marketing adventure that I'm on, learning things, applying things. But you know what? I've learned that going full force, 10-hour days, 7 days a week, trying to keep up with my husband who's working those hours, did not work well for me. And so this week, I have been just dragging. I'm doing my exercise in the morning, going through the motions, but there's been no oomph. And I've, attributed to the weather. I've attributed to soy in my diet. I've attributed to everything. The last night, after a very, very busy day out keeping appointments with people, I realized that it probably was the fact that I really had not seriously shut down for a while. So last night I decided, okay, I got home, we had dinner, we played ping pong, which always momentarily refreshes me. And then I decided I'm just going to relax. I'm just going to sit down, I'm going to record in my journal, I'm going to pick up a book, I'm just going to relax, I'm not going to get on the computer, I'm not going to do anything that would even remotely take my energy because I really, really have to recharge. Well, I knew I was in trouble when, this is scary, when I woke up with a dark chocolate covered blueberry sitting in my mouth because I put it in my mouth to just enjoy it and savor it. And I fell asleep as I was going through that process. Literally, I fell asleep trying to melt a dark chocolate covered blueberry in my mouth. That's when I knew, okay, it's time to shut everything down, go to bed, refresh, restart in the morning. So here I am to tell you that was absolutely the best thing I could have done. I didn't set my alarm. I said, okay, I don't know really for sure where this exhaustion's coming from, but I really need to get back in the groove, back to who I am, and just get clocking it because that's where I really like to be. I slept 9 hours, and I am feeling so much better today, and I'm ready to get back in the groove with the understanding that when the day is over or when I get what I've got accomplished, I can stop and I can take a deep breath. My whole mission is to get where I only work 2 hours a day and then get to go play or go and network or do whatever I want to do. Like tomorrow's going to be 70 degrees. Well, I'm going to be out there taking a walk tomorrow with my daughter. We got a big, big dinner planned with friends that are leaving the company with my husband. And then I'm looking at an invitation I got from a friend today, and I actually talked to her about it yesterday. It's called the Mad Hatter's Party, and it's a fundraiser for a free clinic here. So it's an incredibly worthy cause, but it's attached to a group that is sharing some incredible things here that I didn't know was going on. I had signed up for an event back in February to go, but it was one of those days that just got away from me and I decided not to go. And so I went in and I researched this group called Creative Rush a little bit, and I was blown away at some of the events they're doing. Well, one of the things that is very wonderful about my husband is he has this incredible creative mind. All day long he works with boring, yucky stuff, and dormant is this creativity of his, and he will create the funniest little verses. We call them ditties. They're sort of a country rap because he calls them Kansas country cousin Kurt. And he creates these things and then he presents them and people just crack up. And with my card account, I can actually take a video and create a QR code and put it in a card and actually send it to somebody so they can keep it. One of our friends says he plays it at least once a month just to keep himself motivated. So my husband has this creativity, and he's decided that we're a team, and I sort of think of us as sort of as Gracie Burns and that whole routine, and he sees it a little bit differently. He thinks we would be scripted. I'm not good at scripting. I will have an outline, but it's like, really? Okay, we really do good just being, going back and forth with our little banter. So this one day, he wants us to do the skit for his friend. It's called Kansas Country Cousin Kurt and Class. He's country and I'm class. I almost killed him during the little rehearsals because he continues to massage the whole script. And I said, would you just let me learn it? And then he says to me, so what accent are you going to use? What voice are you going to use? I'm like, excuse me? Well, I go into my country twang. What presents are you going to be? What are you going to do? I said, I'm going to be me. Hello. But we did get dressed up. And people just get such a kick out of it. And we had fun. And so I'm thinking this Mad Hatter thing. I wear this hat, and he's got a cowboy hat. So my friend says she might come dressed up as Alice. So it might be just a really fun thing. So that's going to be my refresh. And then Sunday, of course, is Easter. So I just wanted to come on here and share with you today that if you are feeling a little bit less energetic, maybe you should look and see what you can shut off or find a way to shut down a little bit more. People look at me and they say, how do you have time for this? They don't understand. I make time for whatever I want to make time for. I don't have a schedule that's completely crunched up with a bazillion things. I'm very fortunate because I work from home, have been very independent for, oh my goodness, I don't know, a long time. I've been in this town for 18 years. I haven't reported to work to anybody for over 10, so I'm very independent. My schedule is my schedule, and I look at it, and if I want to fit something in, I will. If I don't, I don't. People ask me, well, how do you ever relax? I am very good at collapsing. But what happened to me, this most recent thing, is I get very, very excited when a new adventure comes into my life, especially when I haven't been there for a while. And you just want it all yesterday. You just want to put all this information in and just be ready. And it doesn't happen that way. And so I've learned, I don't know about you, but if you ever go to a seminar and your whole day or the whole weekend is just packed, and the whole time you're there, you're just, wow, you're in it, and you're, and then you come home, and my husband always says, you take the next day off completely. And you're like, no, I don't need to, I'm fine. Well, I've learned that after going to an event like that, I have to shut down the next day. So pretty much that's where I've been, but I haven't gone anywhere to be in this fever. I've been in my own home office. But if you have a schedule that is dictated by your job and your family, and, I've got a friend that's going through some awful stuff with an aging mother, and she's just exhausted from trying to maintain her position at her job. And she said to me yesterday, she said, I really need to fire myself. I really don't have time to do this job. Well, she's just a few months away from retiring, so she's not going to do that. But I just feel so badly for her because her options are so closed off right now. But if you have options, maybe you have an option to go help somebody. I can go help her. I can go help relieve her. I'm doing that because I'm on the board with her organization, so I'm able to help take some of that load off because I do have the time, because I have embraced working for myself a long time ago. So I'm very, very, very grateful I have that. But I also have to tell myself, like my friend from Turkey said to me, Gail, you need to refresh. So with that, I want you to refresh your smile, pass it on, and have a fabulous day. It's close to springtime. That's a great refresh. See you next time. Bye-bye.